I am currently watching a Time Team special on the Battle of Hastings, and recently watched the latest episode of House of the Dragon, where Crowsfeet / Caltrops feature, and it got me thinking, if in times when cavalry was decisive, and you were poor in that regard, would it have been possible to load Trebuchets / Catapults with Caltrops, and fling them en masse despite the areas of the battlefield most favorable to cavalry? Kind of like a primitive landmine. The main issue with this that I can think of is difficulties in getting the now airborne Caltrops to spread out suitably, without a decent spread. All you've done is heavily spike a very specific, very limited patch of ground. Do you think, if we go down a trouser leg of time where this was explored, that smaller, dedicated catapult systems were developed, relying on overall saturation of the line, and potentially held until the enemy cavalry had committed before some rapid mass was performed to better ensure the Caltrops landed right in the path of the advance? Other downside is the spiking goes both ways, of course. Yes, they're less crippling to a human than a horse, but at the very least you still introduced trip hazards, and any infantry advance can only hold cohesion if the line is maintained. The more folk trip up or tread on a caltrop, the greater the disruption, and the closer you come to arriving in front of the enemy relatively piecemeal. I've nothing writing on this, just a fanciful notion that I felt would be interesting to explore.